So these are two different recipes that Gina uses together to do her lasagna.
Technically, it's kind of three because the spaghetti sauce is your recipe.
Fair enough. Okay. So if you want to get a shot of these.
This is the low carb keto lasagna. It's from Kirby's. Kirby's Craven is the website I found it on. And then the Healthy Harvest Easy Lasagna. That's actually lasagna noodles on the back of the box. It has this recipe.
Okay.
That's where I started first making my lasagna.
Gotcha. Okay. So I need to do the cheese dough first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we need 4 ounces. Then we're going to do a double batch. So we'll double all this. So 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened. Super cream cheese. 1.5 cups of shredded, part skim, low moisture mozzarella cheese. So we get plenty of mozzarella over here. We will measure that out shortly. 2 large eggs. We get plenty of eggs. Grab the eggs right here.
Ooh, do have plenty.
I know we have a lot of eggs.
That's fine. They won't go to waste.
Right.
Because we need some for the other part of lasagna too.
Yep.
We need 4 though.
Oh, we got plenty.
No.
Oh, 4 eggs.
Yes.
All right. So 4 eggs and then 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning. We've got our Italian seasoning over here somewhere. Let's see. You saw it earlier. All right. So we're gonna move this stuff out the way. We're gonna get a bowl. We're gonna measure things down, and we're gonna get started. Oh, okay. So we've decided to go ahead and use the Ninja to mix everything up. But first, we're going to preheat the oven to, let's see, 350.
Yep.
All right. So let's get started, I guess. We'll go ahead and mix up the ingredients. Cream cheese has been sitting out for a couple hours now.
Little birds in the hanging basket again. Oh, he just jumped out. Sorry.
It's okay.
Backyard's active.
It's good. It's right after a rain.
Yeah.
Sure, all the
Little worms.
and insects are out. The birds are going to be going nuts.
Yep.
Grass is short, so it's easy for them to get to stuff. All right, so 3 cups of
Mozzarella.
mozz. white. And then 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, because we're doubling it.
All right. Power. Oh, it's
Might help if it was plugged in. All right, so what do you think?
dough. Mix.
Yeah.
That should be fine. Well, take it and do a spatula around it, and maybe do a little bit more. Maybe we'll do it on. Well, if you were hand mixing it, you wouldn't be able to puree it. It just says mix. Mix. Blend until evenly mixed. Thick liquid consistency.
Dough again?
Yeah.
So that's about the consistency you want. Okay. All right. So that's ready to go.
Okay. Good.
It should probably be like inset, right?
Yeah, well, you just, once you pour it on there, it's going to stay, but yeah. Let's see. I know, it's terrible.
There we go. Is that good enough, or?
Yeah.
There.
Hey.
It looks pathetic. I should just cut them out. I mean, how? Is it gonna go off
It's
the
gonna be.
sides
It's
anyway, or
probably not.
is it gonna like?
It's probably. It'll be fine. It should be fine.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna use parchment paper here
Okay.
that I've made a complete wreck of. We're gonna put about half on each.
Mm-hmm. Just keep getting my fingers in there. Hello, Newt.
They're even right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Whatever that was.
Okay. And we're gonna spread them out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've mixed together the basic sauce here. I've made my own sauce from scratch before. It's fine, but quick and easy. I usually use a standard jar tomato sauce. Typically, the Heart Smart marinara from Sal and Judy's is what I'll use, but they didn't have that at the store today, so instead I'm using Rao's homemade marinara. And then for each jar, I'm doing 2 jars of this. So I'm doing 2 cans, small cans of contadina tomato sauce and 2 cans of contadina paste. All of that mixed together here, and that's my basic sauce. There's gonna be a lot more that goes into the meat and so on, but yeah.
It's a lot of sauce.
Yeah. So we're waiting on that. We're going to start the meat going. We got 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef. This is 85%. And we are going to throw some garlic powder in there. Some onion powder. Oregano. Oops. Copious amounts of all of these. And some basil. And then I always throw in some Tony's. This is standard Tony Chachere's. So we'll get that going. Just kind of mix that up and let that cook while we deal with the noodles.
We can get the ricotta going too.
All right, great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So now,
Set these up here to cool. Right?
yep. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And we're just gonna leave the oven on because we're gonna put the lasagna in later.
Yep.
And it's at 350, so. Check on the meat here. Still pretty pink. Smelling good though. All right, so while all that's going, we will start on the ricotta mix. All right, so the meat's looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and transfer this because there's not gonna be enough room in that pan for all that sauce. So, grab a pot here, and we're gonna transfer everything over. You notice I'm not draining the meat. I include all the drippings in there with the sauce. Okay, we're gonna pop that back on the burner.
Okay. And just don't put all of that. Put like maybe 3/4.
3/4.
I say that because I'm looking at the ratio between. I want to see. I don't want it to be too saucy, so I want to,
Okay.
because we can't take sauce out once it's in there.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a perfect. It may be a little bit too much sauce for that much meat. That's why.
Okay.
Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, more sauce. Okay. Let me see. Can I feel it? I think you can put the rest of the sauce in there.
Okay.
I was just worried. Yep. Okay. Still very meaty, so. Oh, you know what we didn't put in there?
Well, we haven't put a lot of stuff in there yet.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh yeah, Parmesan.
And the wine.
Wine is what I was going to say. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not done. This
Okay.
is just getting the sauce ready. All right, and I must let this sit there for a while and just kind of do its thing. We're gonna put that on about 3 and just let it simmer. Let's see what we get.
All right.
In the meantime, we're going to come back to that in a few minutes. We have to get on the ricotta
So.
mix. So I'm looking for one, since we're doing double, we're going to use one 32-ounce
Ricotta.
container of ricotta. In this case, we're going to need 1 cup of Parmesan, 4 eggs, half cup of parsley, a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of ground pepper,
And that.
and that should do it.
Yep.
Okay, so 1 full container of ricotta.
I already took it off.
Okay, thank you.
Flop.
Easy.
And yep.
All right, and then we need a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Dang. Good enough. 1 cup Parmesan. And a mess.
Yep. And we also need half of the mozzarella that it calls for.
We had to also add a cup of mozzarella, which didn't show up in the printout. Come on. There we go.
Parsley and salt and pepper, right?
I don't know how to check.
So half a cup of parsley.
Alright, so half a cup of parsley.
Yeah.
It's basically 1 entire container.
And salt and pepper.
Alright, so a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper. We already have a teaspoon of that. Alright, get the sauce to stir over here. I can hear it bubbling a little bit. Teaspoon salt. Half teaspoon pepper.
Alright. And you can mix it by hand, but it makes it easy.
Yeah, of course. Okay, that's it. So what am I doing here? Obviously I need to, is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in.
Is it?
Or is it the, no, that's the unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. That's fine like that. I was gonna say it's fine like it was either way. That's good. And then maybe do the same thing, scrape it and let it go for another. Yeah.
Pop it up on my leg. I can hear you just as easily as she can. Changes nothing.
Alright, we put it aside until we're ready to start layering the lasagna.
Okay.
Picture instead of video. Okay.
Alright. The sauce is looking good. I told you we'd come back to it. We're going to throw a little wine in there. Now I'm doing this pretty much by taste. I mean, you could tell I'm not actually measuring out the actual amount here. And it's a little difficult because it's, you know, twice the usual amount, so can't eyeball it quite as easily. All right. Grab a fresh spoon. I think we're good on the wine.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I know a lot of people that swear by never putting any sweetener or anything in their sauce. If you cook your sauce over the course of a couple of days, there's a natural sweetness that'll come out of it, but we didn't do that. So I'm actually throwing a little bit of monk fruit in here. Unless I've got several days with a slow cooker, I usually will throw some type of sweetener in there, just to take the edge off the bitterness. I'm not looking for a sweet sauce, but I am looking for something that doesn't have that bitterness to it. Hmm. I might have hit it. I might have. I mean, I still got to put Parmesan in it, but as far as like not sweet, but not. I think I hit it.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
All right. Now, Parmesan. Yes, we always put Parmesan on the table for people to put on afterwards, but I always include a decent amount in my sauce as well. All right, I'm gonna grab another spoon. What we got? This looks about right. I usually go for kind of a visual orange I'm looking for the Parmesan. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we have our sauce.
Yep.
We have
Ricotta.
a ricotta mix. We have the makings of cheese noodles.
Yep. So.
I think we're just about ready to get started building.
So now we want to cut the noodles. Okay.
All right, so we got it cut. We just used the pizza cutter to cut the noodles. separate them a little bit here.
And you may end up having to cut them again if, you know, like 1 1/2 to make it fit properly. Just depends.
Okay. And we're going to do that again with the other one.
I'm gonna say we do 2 layers.
Okay. All right, so we start with,
Spraying the pans.
we're going to spray the pans.
Okay. And then take about 2 spoons of sauce and put in there, and 1 spoon in there, and just kind of put a little bit, kind of spread it out. Then, excuse me, then you're going to take one of your cheese noodles and layer, or 2 actually, and layer them.
2?
Yeah, unless, yes, I think 2, maybe this one. That's fine. Okay. And then you're going to put the, you could really do it either way. You can either put the meat, then the ricotta, or ricotta, then whichever way you choose. But I usually put the meat on next.
Oh, let's do this too, huh?
Oh, yes. Does that fit? You gotta cut it.
It's going to be a little too thick, I think. Maybe cut one of these in half.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of cutting going on, I think. Let's see. So, let's see about there and about there.
Okay.
All right. And while we're at it, since we got this
There you
little
go.
weirdo piece right here,
Yay.
look at that.
All right. So then you're gonna put the sauce on top of that.
All right. One again, 1 and 2?
Well, it's really by sight. It depends on how meaty you want it, how much sauce.
Well, you tell me how much you think.
Maybe about half more.
So
And
about
then,
like so.
yeah.
Okay.
And then
Which means about
probably 2 and a half.
3
Yeah.
on this one.
Maybe do another spoon.
A little more on that one too.
I think that one's fine, unless you think it needs more. And we got plenty of sauce. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then ricotta, same thing. I usually do a couple dollops around it. Would you prefer a spoon or?
Yeah, maybe a spoon would be better.
Let's see.
Thank you.
You'd probably need 1 spoon for that one.
For this one?
Yeah, since it's such a big spoon.
You sure?
Well,
It didn't look like much.
wait. Oh, I thought you were putting that one on. At least you're probably going to need 3 for that. Basically, you just want to do, you want to cover the meat.
So basically, I want to do about the same amount as I do with meat. About 1.5 here and 3 there, right?
Sure. Sometimes the ricotta is a little difficult to spread.
Well, that's okay. Okay.
And then we do another layer of noodles.
Okay.
Oh, let me stop. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I did it.
Caught
Oops.
it in time.
We're gonna sprinkle with a little mozzarella in between the layers. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Looks good.
Okay. And we need to try and catch the edge of that one. Like so.
Yep.
Corner would be a little wonky, but that'll be right. I'll take some little scraps and kind of stuff them in there. Okay, and then the other one,
Yep.
which I'm gonna have to slice this one up. Is that, are we gonna do another?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's it. That it? Perfect.
Now, back to the meat.
Yep. Maybe a little bit more on each.
ricotta. Okay,
All right, and then sprinkle mozzarella on top.
that's it.
That's it. And I'll usually sprinkle a little bit of either parsley or Italian seasoning on top. Just a little bit.
I'm just trying to get like full coverage.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh.
All right. All right, get in there. Oh, sprinkle.
Okay, we're gonna put a little Italian seasonings on top. There's no shaker for that one.
Oh.
Interesting.
All right, and then it's gonna go in the oven, 350. I would say 45 minutes, but we might want to check the smaller one at 30,
Okay.
just to be safe. And basically, you want to cook until everything's melted and it starts to brown a little bit on top, and also you want to get your ricotta on your filling. It needs to puff up a little bit. All right.
All right, sit for how long?
30 minutes. All right.
All right. Have a look.
Oh gosh, the little one's definitely done. The big one might be too. Okay.
Oh, it looks good.
That big one's not done in the middle. You can see how it's kind of juicy looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's try it for 10. I mean, this one's a little juicy in the middle too, but that one should be fine. Oh, there, it looks big. There it is. Yep.
I don't know about the middle there.
Yeah, the middle looks like it could, I mean, hate for it to get much darker, but the middle does look not done.
10?